Welcome all. Today's topic, recognizing the hidden greatness assigned to you by God. Everyone has their own hidden greatness. Everyone has their own way of becoming existential, greater than themselves. The question is, how can you figure that out? You know what I mean? This is something that I seem to struggle with, and if I may humble myself, I would like to impart my thoughts. For I am the vessel on this channel for you to actuate your desires, your needs, your purpose. It is I and only I alone that can bring out the purpose in you guys by making you realize each of us have been searching for something bigger than ourselves. I'm only the vessel. I'm merely just the flag bearer, for you guys are truly the ones setting the sails. With all intents and purposes, welcome to the video, and I hope you enjoy the ride. Recognizing our hidden greatness. How do I recognize my hidden greatness? How do you recognize your really hard achieve things like this as a matter of being a human being? It's something we all go through, right? What I challenge you to do is try new things. Constantly be searching for something that makes you. I don't want you to sit here, go on day in, day out, going through the motions, because it's very easy for us to go through the motions as we currently do. We've been going through the motions our whole life, don't you think? School, even before school, actually, since you were a baby, preschool, elementary, middle school, high school. Some may go off into college. Some may go off into trade school. Some may go off into the military. Some may even just get a corporate job after college. These things have been designed to keep you in a room for a set amount of time, usually 8 to 4. High school, it was 8 to 2, but you had clubs, sports, it was really 8 to 4. And then you go home. What do you do at home? Homework, family duties, and then wake up at 8, 7, and get back to it again. So for all our lives, we've been constantly in this specific regimen. Wake up, go school, work, or whatever have you, come home, wash, rinse, repeat. It's very hard to find your hidden greatness when all we're doing is being placed in a system constantly. And what I can help you on this channel is help you realize your own greatness and also be a cornerstone place that you can come to when you're sharing with others, because it's not just you. The whole point of this channel and the whole point of me doing what I'm doing here is to create a community will have so much of others just like how I was during those times, during those middle school, high school, even college times. We were too cool for the nerds, too nerdy for the cool guys, cool girls. Couldn't really fit in. You liked anime, but you wasn't too anime nerdy like. You maybe even liked sports, but you wasn't even sports like. Could have been cool, but they weren't really your crowd. Well, I'm here to tell you this is your crowd. This right here, this is what we're doing right here. This is your crowd to be in. Haven't you ever felt like you have been tasked for something more? This can't just be it. Everyone feels that way, and it's perfectly human to feel that way. Even I feel that way sometimes, you know? This channel here specifically, these people with me as just manning the ship, steering the ship, I request onto you that you just open your mind to more things around you. I only set the ball rolling. I only give you the little push. You guys, which you can ultimately create. And that is a place where the ones that don't necessarily fit in the pieces in the system, fit in the piece of the system reside in. When looking for your greatness, oftentimes trying new things will lead you down new paths. What I encourage you is be very open and be very mindful of how you achieve to do new things. You see something that I've always disliked and I always thought was weird was roller skating. I never liked roller skating. I thought roller skating was weird until I actually went roller skating. I went to Roller World, and what I found was I actually enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I actually enjoyed roller skating. I wasn't good by no means, but I enjoyed roller skating in a way that I haven't thought I would before. I went to Roller World once. I was like 11 years old. I went to there. I didn't want to do roller skating. I hated roller skating. I never tried roller skating. So how could I hate something that I never tried? I always thought roller skating was something for like girls. I thought it was just something that, you know, wasn't cool. But it's oftentimes those things that you don't think are cool, don't think you can find, but you actually, I loved roller skating that time. And I want to go roller skating again. I went roller skating for my 21st birthday. 21st birthday. Sorry. And that's something I'll never forget. Enjoying myself and enjoying roller skating. You don't have to be good, but you do have to try. You see, oftentimes, especially since I'm right here behind the screen talking to you directly, you know, I see you. You tend to not like think this is just like I may not appear, but I'm human. I mean, I appear human. I'm just behind the screen. We all think those that we see behind the screen are existential than life. I'm here to bring that down, just like y'all, regular man. Except there's one thing different about me that separates everyone from the rest, and that is I'm on a path destined for greatness. And it's my job to show as many people as I possibly can this same path that I'm on. And don't get it confused with convince. I'm not here to convince you. I'm only here to show you a different path, a different way of thinking that ultimately grants you peace and happiness. Do you remember those times when you had to fill out those sheets and it was like, oh, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? And what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a fireman. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a police officer. I didn't have an answer for that question. I don't remember my answer for that question, frankly. I know along the lines when I started getting into high school, I know that my answer changed from whatever answer was to, Lando, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then I responded, I want to be happy. Most people don't think happiness is something that is most people don't think happiness is something they can be when they grow up. They think of all these extra things, but they don't prioritize their happiness and their peace. And I encourage you to prioritize those two things. That's what I'm doing. Now, why does happiness and peace have to do with recognizing your greatness? Don't you think happiness and peace comes with your greatness that is ultimately achieved? What I present to you is more than just another channel giving you extra motivation, another channel that's increasing your brain waves. It's more than that. What I'm presenting to you is a community of other irregular pieces that fit together. What I present to you is something, no matter what's going on in the world, there will always be this place that is being fostered and cared for. We take on the world by storm. What I present to you is something that is so big. This idea is it's bigger than me. It's bigger than all of us. This what we're doing here is we're changing the world. What we're doing here is we're rearranging the steps person by person, stone by stone. We are going to change the world, ladies and gentlemen. I know I sound very cliche when I say this, but I'm saying these things to you. But I truly believe that we can change the world. Every single person counts, and we are growing so fast right now. I cannot thank you guys enough. We're going to continue to grow. We may look small, but there are a lot of us. And it is those people that don't know it yet that are really going to come around. For those of you that are already supporting me, and for those of you that are already subscribed and dedicated and commenting and are reposting, continue to do those things because I promise you, we're growing and we're actually making difference. Pretty soon it's gonna double, triple, x-fold. I want each and every one of you look inward and say, really, who are you? Who am I? What is my greatness? And then I want you to look at me and tell me your greatness. Tell me what your greatness can be, or possibly what can you find out with your greatness? What do you intend to do with your greatness? Please, I'm eager and waiting to hear each and every one of you that watches this video, watch this short, watch this reel. I'm gonna make it accessible as many people as possible. We're doing big things. I'm just truly great that I can just be the ringleader in all this. I'm truly ecstatic that I can just be a prophet to you guys. So my final question is this: what do you think you can achieve with your hidden greatness that has been assigned to you by God? And of course, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.